Okay, well, I'm working on some walnuts here. We don't have near as many as we did before, and so I'm just going to sit here and do them like this. If you saw one of my other videos of that, I poured them out on the ground here and ran over them with a golf cart or something. It doesn't matter what lawnmower, doesn't matter, and then they'll get all smooshed out. But since I don't have many, I think I'm just going to do them like this. And it's not hard to do. You can just sit here and take it easy, and it's reasonably comfortable out here. Started to sprinkle a few minutes ago, but that kind of quit. We ain't had rain in quite some time. But anyway, on the walnut situation, I was watching a young man video the other day, or maybe it's a couple days ago, and he was explaining how to do these. And he says, if they got that old gooey stuff, don't mess with them. They've got maggots and boger, and he says, you don't want to mess with that. Well, if I didn't mess with that, I wouldn't have any walnuts, because virtually every one of these, well, them didn't have maggots, but most all of them do, and that's just a process of decomposing the hulls here, like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they can't get inside the nut, because I've never seen a maggot with teeth big enough to chew through that hard walnut there. I mean, I don't know whether he's afraid they'd bite him or what, but I've never been bit by a maggot. YouTube might dock me on this, because the word maggot might not be advertiser friendly, I don't know. But if they do, whatever, it's no big issue to me. We have done quite a few of these in the past, and hulled some and sold them. It's been a long time since I've sold any that's in the hull like this, you know. In the hull, because they had been paying, like, well, last year, I don't know what it is, $13 a hundred. It ain't 100 like this. It's 100 pound like that, you know. 100 pound of this looks like a lot, but this not, you know. They hull them for you down there. I mean, that's not a problem, you know. They don't charge to hull them, but that's like $13 a hundred after they've been hulled. We sent some to the wife's mom there a year or two ago. Well, we sent them since then too, to China. Boy, I tell you what, they love them. And of course, they don't have them over there. At least their general area they don't have. And but boy, the big problem there, it's a little 4-pound box. Well, it doesn't matter if it's walnuts or what, as long as it's not contraband, I guess. It's like $53 to send that little package over there. So that turns out pretty high price for a pound of walnuts. But her mom's a nice little gal. She's a little Chinese gal. She's, I think, 87. They lived up on the 5th floor of that apartment, or that house up there. That little gal, she just skittered up there like a squirrel. Man, I got the second level. I'm sitting there, and they're waiting for me, you know, because I'm out of shape. But that little gal, just to say, for example, they're used to that. There wasn't no elevator in that building, and so, I mean, that's just goes to show you, I guess, better taking care of your health and everything. But yeah, this walnut thing like this, I wasn't going to mess with too much. Of course, the wife said, "Oh, well, what's something for us? We don't need to sell any or nothing." I said, "All right, whatever, you know." But, well, you can do that. And that one tree over there, they're little. I think that might be one of them there. That's pretty daggum small, you know. Something like this here, more like it. But anyway, that's like this is a little one here. Now sometimes the hulls will fool you. They'll look like they're really small, but they're not very thick on the inside there. The nut's pretty good size. Now obviously all I'm doing, I'm just taking the outer hull off here now. I'm not cracking the nut, because I'll wash these all up with a pressure washer after we get them done here, and then get them pretty well cleaned up, looking good. And I'll let them set for at least a month before I try to crack them, get the nut meats out, because if you try to do this too soon, they're not mature inside, and they don't taste too good, for one thing, and secondly, they're just hard to crack and everything. But anyway, I've done this before. Like I said, you probably saw my first video was a hydraulic walnut cracker. Well, it worked like a top if you didn't mind mashing the walnuts completely to oblivion, because they did. You know, if you had awfully careful not to, just a little bit too much on the handle there, and you had mashed walnuts, and it was awful hard to take them out of the shell and separate them that way. I don't know how them people like Hammond Hullers down here, I don't know, they're around Stockton, Missouri, or somewhere down in this general area back down there in southwestern corner of Missouri down there. One of the biggest outfits. They set these hunters in many places. They process them down there. I mean, they've got millions of pounds of them down there, and I don't know how they are able to get them out of the shells so efficiently. And they'll show you a lot of their operation on the internet, on the YouTube, but they won't show you that, how they get them out there, you know, because maybe too many people would start up their own business if it was that easy, because it's definitely not easy. Get out of here. Get back over here. This one here. I don't want to put these little holes on the yard like I did before, because they are toxic to some things, you know, and like my tomatoes, the last several years we ain't had any good tomatoes. I think it might be because of these the walnut trees over there, not so much the walnut hulls that I'm using now, but the roots from the walnut trees. They run out there and they say that the walnut trees do that as a defense against certain plants, but really most of the ones they hurt is the tomatoes and the pepper, green pepper. Well, I guess any kind of pepper, I don't know, but that's what they say. And I really like tomatoes, but don't really want to cut down the walnut trees. One guy told me it wouldn't make any difference now because the roots are already out there and they're still putting out poison, so it wouldn't make any difference about that. But anyway, this is not really a hard job, and like I say, it's reasonably comfortable out here, and a little something to do with other than sit and watch TV. Well, I don't watch TV anyway. I just watch YouTube programs. I love doing that. It's amazing what you can learn when you're watching other people's programs, other people's videos. Almost every day I pick up some kind of little hint that I didn't know before, and find it pretty useful. And then, of course, a lot of times I just watch the old westerns, the old detective shows, and things like that. I think CBS is trying to, I don't know what they're doing. Back when I first started watching YouTube, well, you get Perry Mason, Maverick, and all them, and clear as a bell. Now then, they started messing up the video a little bit so it don't fit your screen good, and the voice is terrible. I don't know what they've done to it. I guess they figured, well, it's ours, we ain't gonna let nobody have it, even though it's 30 or 40 years old, you know. I guess as long as you can still milk a dime out of it, go for it, you know. So. But anyway, this is just more of a rambling on to me than anything else, because I thought, well, just as well to do this, let y'all see that, and then if you don't like it, why, there's always the old off button on your computer there, or your YouTube thing. But maybe there's a little bit of something in it that you can get out of the whole deal. I'm not really giving you no demonstration on how to do walnuts. That's been done to death on the YouTube, but it's pretty simple little operation here. It's been done for years, and methods are different in some cases, but whatever works for you, that's the way to do it. That's what I think. Some people drives over them with their car out in the driveway, and I don't. That's good. But tend to get rocks and gravel in your walnuts that way. But I will say one thing: boy, them chickens love these hulls, because they just have a field day on them maggots. They love them. I don't know if I would really care to eat them that much, but matter of fact, I really sure I wouldn't. And I guess chickens ain't that picky. Whatever they get in their craw, they'll go for it. All right, well, that's probably enough of me blabbing around on this here. You know, y'all probably gotten bored and left already, but you thought, well, while I'm sitting out here doing this, I might as well talk to somebody, anybody else here, besides you guys. And maybe some of you all left too. But anyway, that's enough of this, so we'll call it quits for now.